Welcome back. If you're like us, intellectually curious about where web development is headed, well, you pay attention when the big frameworks make major moves.
Absolutely. And Next.js 16 dropping right before the 2025 conference, it feels like more than just an update. It feels foundational.
Exactly. It's not just features, it's architecture. So,
Yeah.
our mission today,
Yeah,
cut through the noise.
right. We've looked at the release notes, the discussions. We want to pull out what really matters for you, the developer. We're
Yeah.
focusing on performance, caching, and just the whole way you might build apps now.
That's the plan for this deep dive. But first, a quick thank you to our sponsor, embersilk.com.
Ah, yes, Embersilk.
If you're trying to navigate the AI landscape, figure out how to actually use it in your work, Embersilk is your answer. Education, integration. They help make AI practical. Check them out at embersilk.com.
Good stuff. Okay, where do we start? Performance.
Let's do it. Pillar 1. Performance is now the default.
Yeah.
Big news here is TurboPack is stable, and it's the default bundler. Like, straight out of the box, no config needed.
Yeah, and this isn't trivial. The claims and what we're seeing confirmed are like 2 to 5 times faster production builds. That's huge.
2 to 5 times. Wow.
And potentially up to 10 times faster fast refresh during development. So what here is speed isn't something you configure anymore. You just get it. It's the baseline.
And that performance focus goes beyond just bundling, right? There's the React compiler support.
Exactly. Stable support now. It's still opt-in. You have to enable it. But having the React compiler integrated for automatic memoization, that's a massive architectural signal.
Less use memo, less use callback boilerplate, potentially fewer re-renders without you having to manually optimize quite so much.
Precisely. It lets the compiler do more of the heavy lifting for optimization, which kind of leads us nicely into the next big pillar, architecture and caching.
Okay, so this is where cache components come in with the new useCache directive.
Right. It's a new explicit opt-in model. The idea is this really completes the vision they started with partial pre-rendering, PPR.
Okay, remind me. PPR lets you have a fast static shell, but stream in dynamic bits using suspense.
Yeah, but useCache changes how you think about the data within those components. By default, things are dynamic, but wrap a component or function with useCache, and you're telling Next.js, hey, this piece, cache it granularly.
Ah, so you keep the fast initial load of PPR, but you get fine-grained control over which parts are statikish and when they refresh. It's not all-or-nothing hydration anymore.
You got it. It's moving towards explicit lifecycle management. And speaking of explicitness and clarity, the middleware.ts rename.
Right, it's proxy.ts now. Just a name change, or is there more to it?
It's definitely strategic. Calling it proxy.ts really clarifies that network boundary. This code runs, as a proxy, intercepting requests, specifically in the Node.js runtime.
So it prevents confusion, maybe stops people trying to use Edge runtime features there accidentally?
That seems to be the intent. It enforces that mental model. This is your Node.js request interception layer, less ambiguity.
Okay, performance architecture. Let's pivot to DX, the developer experience. There's AI integration now. The Next.js DevTools, MCP.
Yeah, MCP stands for Model Context Protocol. It sounds fancy, but basically it's a standard way for the DevTools to feed rich context to an AI assistant.
Context like what? Beyond just an error message.
Oh yeah, much deeper. The MCP can provide the AI with knowledge of your app's routing, its caching setup, build info, plus unified logs from both the browser and the server.
So if you hit an error,
the AI agent doesn't just see the error, it sees where in your app you are, how that page is supposed to behave regarding caching and routing. It gets the whole picture automatically.
which means it can give much more targeted debugging help, presumably.
That's the promise. Smarter diagnostics, better suggestions. And this is helped by some general logging improvements too, showing clearer timings for compile versus render steps in dev.
Nice. Okay, let's connect these dots. How does all this architectural change impact routing? You mentioned linear transitions.
Sure. Two key things here, layout deduplication and incremental prefetching.
Layout deduplication. Does that mean if I have like 10 links on a page that all share the same main layout?
It only fetches that shared layout once, even if you hover over or prefetch all 10 links, not 10 times.
Okay, that makes sense. And incremental prefetching.
That means when you prefetch a link, Next.js is smart enough to only grab the parts of that page that aren't already in the client-side cache.
Gotcha. So taken together, you might actually see more individual network requests, perhaps.
Maybe. But the total amount of data transferred should be dramatically lower. It's optimizing for less bandwidth and faster perceived loads when navigating.
So stepping back, This release feels like it's really pushing towards more explicit control for the developer, especially around caching and state, like with cache components and that new update tag,
Right.
API for instant cache invalidation.
I think that's the core theme. It's a shift in the mental model. You're being given more granular levers to pull for performance and data freshness, moving towards almost instant feedback loops for your users.
The framework takes on more optimization, but you get explicit control points.
Exactly. It's trying to find that balance.
It sounds powerful, but maybe also requires a bit of learning. You mentioned breaking changes.
Definitely. If you're planning the upgrade, you need to read the guide. Node.js 20.9 or higher is required now, for one, and there are changes to how you access params and headers, especially asynchronously.
So homework required. But the potential payoff seems significant.
It does. As always, staying curious and applying this new knowledge is how you stay effective in this field.
A perfect place to wrap up. Thanks so much for breaking this down.
My pleasure.
And thank you for tuning in to this deep dive. If you found this useful, please do subscribe wherever you get your podcasts and maybe leave us a 5-star review. It genuinely helps other curious minds find the show.
It really does.
We'll catch you on the next one.